Now you storming out my house in the middle of the night. I'm trying to
Hey guys, what's up? So, as you can see, I've already started this ice golem tournament, and I wanted to go over a little bit about, how to do this. There are some really good undead heroes. Unfortunately, this account does not have pretty much any of them. So I'm going to be doing this with just what I have here. I tried to farm some campaign people in order to do it, but I'll be honest, I didn't like the look of it. Even on stage 5, with the gear that I used in my dragon video with the Knights Reverend, they weren't very good. So I'm just going to take a look here. See, the Undead Hordes has some really good people. If you have Rhodas, if you have Mashal, if you have Siphi, Necrit, Bad El Kazaa, Death Knight, Ultimate Death Knight, Necrit, Vlad, Valkanen, these guys would really help you out. Gogorab, Seeker would be amazing. If you have the Dark Aethel and Dark Elhain from the logins, they are pretty good as well. Mausoleum Mage, Zelata. I have Hexia. I have a couple Grinners. I have this Hollow. And these are the ones that I farmed from the campaign. And I didn't really like them, to be honest with you. Also, I farmed a couple of these sorceresses, which I plan to fuse into some champions later on. So I didn't get rid of them yet. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get this started. This is what I was running, and I mean, it was doing okay, but it was actually failing on stage 5. So I'm going to take these two out and pop in a couple Grinners, and we're going to see how that goes from there. Not really great damage from the sorceress, and she's probably the best one from the campaigns. So I did leave one in there just to see exactly how she's going to do, but I wasn't too impressed, so. I do want to say that it would be a really good idea to keep these guys clean. This guy is going to do heal reduction. This guy does drop defense. And that is not what you want your characters to be hit with. And I'm getting 12 points per every battle run. So, I mean, it's not exactly horrible, but it's not great either. It's going to be a little bit of time consuming in order to do this, but we're just going to let it run and see how it does.
All I ever try to do is help you understand and grow. Like the way for truths that if not for me simply wouldn't show. Unless you get somebody else who's on my level, but you know that just knowing on my level you gon' realize if you don't. I wish you would own up to your flaws and just say that you're wrong when you're wrong. Instead of acting like you're right, then it turns into a fight. Now you storming out my house in the middle of the night. I'm trying to somebody, part of me don't wanna stay. Every time I get too close, I just start pushing them away. I know. Maybe I just wanna leave before they try to leave me first. Maybe I don't wanna need them till they say they need me first. I know. Damned if I do, damned if I don't. Drank tequila, I can't drive home. Hard to play cool, heart belongs to you. I know that if I show I keep my walls up. If you want me, then you better start to climb. Women who love me aren't rare, women who mean it hard to find. Something tells me that I'm right about you, please don't prove me wrong. They say love's a song for fools who are wise enough to sing along. Yeah. Are you gon' use me against myself and twist my head and now confuse me? I keep my walls up. If you want me, then you better start to climb. Women who love me are rare, women who mean it hard to find. I'm trying to
see here, I turned the stage down to 4 to try and see if I can get more points per round, and it is a couple more points, so I'm just going to leave it here at 4. And the thing that a lot of people get confused about these, it's not about what stage you do, but how many turns you do it in. So if you're going to get more on a lesser stage, it's good. I have a lot of friends that are like, oh, I'm running like 20 and I'm just going to do that. And I'm like, okay, so the amount of energy that you're using per battle and the amount of points that you can get on lower stages, does it actually equal out to do higher stages? No. Most times that is not the case, unless you can get more points on 20 than you can on a very low stage. And, you know, that's just something that you sit down, do a little bit of math about. I have it figured that I'm going to need about 160 battles in order to get all the points that I need for the ice golem. And so that's what I have running here, that amount of set turns. see, I'm climbing up there. I'm gonna get there pretty soon. But I'm not gonna keep you guys watching this while I do it. This is just a brief explanation. Just remember that it's all about how many turns that you have to take in order to do it. So if you drop it down to a lower one and you do it in a small amount of turns, it's going to give you better points. So if you're up on like stage 20, 25 or something like that, and you're taking more turns than what the computer thinks is necessary, it's not going to give you as good as points. Now I am going to do a couple hits on a bigger account just to give you guys an example and go from there. Okay, so I'm back. I'm on a bigger account. I'm gonna use Hexia again, but you know, she's not really all that great for me here. I have better tunes, but I just want to show you. Let's take a look here and see what happens. Like if you can do enough damage, it might be just advantageous to just go ahead and target the boss. So that way he is going to be the one that you target. We're going to do that this time and just target the boss. Alright, so you see 18 points. This is stage 5 on 6 turns. And what I was talking about before is, say that you do a higher level. This level is only taking 10 energy per turn. So if you can do like 20 points or, you know, higher on a higher stage, and you're doing like double the energy, it might even out, but not really. So you know, just do that math and see where you come to.